Hey, double hey, San Francisco Bay, Monterey. My name's Alexander.
And I'm Dr. Shasta.
And we're here with Your Healthy Living.
Yes.
It's been a long season.
It has.
We've been having, actually, we've had several seasons. We're on KYSradio.com. Check us out.
Yeah.
And, of course, we're on Facebook. We're live right now. Hello, everybody out there in Facebook land.
Hello. And we're on Channel 15 at 6:30 Monday
I
nights.
always forget that. 6:30 Monday
Here
if you
in
want to watch
San
us
Jose.
on TV. Those are some shows that are a little bit behind when, we've done those a few, because, we can only do one show a week.
Right.
And we've done over 50 shows now,
I think we're going to be at 60.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
Holy mackerel.
And they're really great shows.
I will have to say, we have some really great, talk about fitting into the Kindness in Your Soul network.
Every single person is really doing something out of their passion and commitment to making the world a better place, especially in the area of health, wealth, and self.
I will have to say, if if you've ever watched talk shows of late, and maybe it's just because sometimes I tune into the wrong channels, you kind of feel a little aggravated after a talk show. But here, when you're listening to Your Healthy Living on KIYS, everybody's all like zen at the end of the program, right?
Right.
It
I know,
is.
and they don't really seem nervous. But you have a way of making people feel more relaxed.
They kind of talk about it a little bit, but about halfway into the show, they're kind of like, oh, wow, this is just like sitting in the living room having a conversation.
We've had some amazing people. We've had Christopher Hobbs, who talked all about the power of mushrooms.
Yeah, that was a cool show.
That was very cool.
That was a web show.
That was a Zoom
show, yeah.
We've had we had a doula on here who helps deliver moms be their birthing partner.
And I'd never heard of a doula. I've said a doula.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't
You'd never heard of
that.
it.
But I've heard it on the radio. People go, oh, we have doulas at the hospital. I'm like,
yeah, we had holistic fertility specialist, MD, Dr. Elisa Yao.
Yes.
Very extraordinary.
Well, she was one of our first guests.
Yeah, she was one of our first. We had Anne Roman, the Groovy Mystics, the internationally renowned.
Yeah, that was kind of trippy.
Psychic.
It kind of got me back into believing that some people can actually see
she has
things.
that gift.
Yeah.
Randy Hold, the emotional integrative hypnotherapist, very powerful. And we're going to have Dr. Lona Larsh on today. She's a holistic MD and one of the main ones in the Bay Area. So I'm really excited she's coming.
Oh, we're going to have her on the next show.
On our next show after this.
Show. That's right.
And we just had a number. We have Kevin Waldschmidt, the karate people.
That
Charles,
was fun. We had the two karate
Janelle,
guys.
the Pilates, and it's been really remarkable. We had the singers.
I will have to say, though, my favorite guest was, of all, you know what I'm going to say?
I know who.
And I got a fan in there just from him, the bulb guy.
Oh, we love the bulb guy.
Oh, that was fun.
Yes, he is awesome.
I do, by the way, I do still wear the shades.
And we are going, and the miracle of the bulb guy show was that St. Jude's Hospital saw our show.
Oh, they did?
And they want to make his bulb program every single spring be their charity event.
No kidding.
Their spring charity event.
Well, because that's who he was giving his money to.
He was
right?
giving, and he didn't have a lot that he was given, but now that they're going to send a lot more people, he was literally moved to tears.
That's really cool.
They watched our show. They were so inspired.
I had no idea.
I know, we made a difference.
Oh, yay. Hey,
and
high 4.5.
And then we also had the Veterans Project lady.
Oh, yeah, down in Orange County.
Yeah, the free acupuncture on Veterans Day.
I need to go see her. We get down there so much.
She's so amazing.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was a great show, too.
And we had Lissa Wells, who is the weight loss cleansing coach.
I don't know how you remember all these names.
I know these people. And Jackie and Brown and Sarah Fields. Remember the couple? Remember the couple in the Appalachian Mountains?
What was that? Romper Room? Romper Stomper Domper Do? I see.
I remember everybody. They were all fabulous.
They were great.
And Laura, the little elf.
And we're going to have a great show today talking with Shasta, Dr. Shasta.
We'll finally do that.
At Way of Wellness, we help to rebalance the hormones of your body so that it can heal itself. Way of Wellness offers acupuncture, Chinese medicine, functional nutrition, Qi yoga, and wellness coaching. Call 408-615-1995 and start living the life that keeps us well.
Hey, everybody. My name's Alex Andrew.
And I'm Dr. Shasta.
And we're back with Your Healthy Living on a wonderful June day. It's nice and beautiful out here in
super
sunny
warm.
California,
It's finally summer.
San Jose.
I love it.
And for those of you who don't know, my lovely host here, Dr. Shasta, is a very accomplished, like second generation or third generation. I don't know what it is.
Doctor of acupuncture.
Doctor of acupuncture.
Yes.
And it's been really cool having her here as a co-host because she's so into the Chinese medicine. Which, of course, is part of what acupuncture is. It part of that field, right?
Yeah, acupuncture is a part of Chinese medicine.
Right.
I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Oriental medicine. And Oriental medicine, the same thing as Chinese medicine, is made up of 5 components. Acupuncture is one of them. Herbs is another one. Nutrition is another one. Exercise and massage.
So
it's actually the 5 oldest natural medicines make up Chinese or Oriental medicine, and we are primary care providers in the state of California. We actually have the highest education and training in America here in California, and we can treat Western ailments using the same codes, but we do diagnose using traditional Chinese medicine.
And here's the thing that I find, and I never really thought about it until, we kind of met. We started talking about this. There's 5,000 years of testing and history and using this stuff on people.
Yeah, and over 1 billion people use this around the world. It is the oldest medicines. The legends say that the medicine started 10,000 years ago in Tibet and then branched off to Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine. And Ayurvedic medicine is in India. And they speak some of the same languages as we do, that we look at the body like it's a part of nature, that we have the elements of nature in our body: wood, fire, metal, earth, and water. And in Ayurvedic medicine, they have Vata, Pitta, Kapha, air, fire, water. And some of those are made up of two elements. So these older medicines look at the body almost like a gardener would look at a plant. There may be a tall, thin body type that might get brittle and dry and be more anxious and needs more oil and moistening foods and supplements. And then there might be somebody who's big and kind of sluggish and sweats a lot, and they have too much water, and we need to dry them out. So we look at the body just like we would a part of nature, and we use parts of nature to help heal the body naturally.
Now, it's so you were saying India, Tibet, China. They're all, and of course, this is me as the ignorant person about what goes on over there, but a lot of that seems to be more along the line of kind of a Taoist Buddhist belief.
Yeah,
but
Taoism is Chinese
Taoism.
medicine did come out of Taoism. Whole yin and yang symbol,
right,
where the yin, which is the dark half of that circle with a little white spot, that's yin, always has a little bit of yang. The white represents yang, and the white side is yang with a little bit of yin. In other words, we all have a little bit of each other. It's a man is more yang, a female is more yin, and being in balance and harmony with your body type, where you live, your environment, your seasons. That's what they believe creates health.
And I think one of the things that, when I wrote my book years ago, one of the things that I always thought was cool, and of course I sound more like kind of a Texas guy because I say yin and yang, but it's yang, right?
I think you can say it either way.
You can?
It's fine.
Well, you've always said it that way, and I always kind of felt like a Texas drawl, but it's the complete circle. So, I think we need a balance.
Right.
It's really, and that's kind of what Chinese medicine is about, right?
It
Really
is.
balancing things out, not having too much, like you said, too much water, not being
much
too dry,
too much inflammation. Yeah.
too much male, too much female.
Exactly. And in this fast-paced, hard-driven society that we're in, which is a yang characteristic, the going,
Right.
being up long, not sleeping a lot, spicy, greasy foods, a lot of meat is more yang. A lot of what's going on in America is the yin is becoming depleted, and the yin is the quiet, dark, intuitive, and more feminine side
Right.
to both that we all have in us, and that's part of what I believe is part of the epidemic problem with fertility in our country. 1 in 5 couples are struggling with infertility, and I do specialize in that, and it's a great passion of mine. And what I mainly do is help people calm down and restore their yin. One of my favorite little success stories, my friend
Oh,
Monica.
it's signed and everything.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
She
cool.
was 42 and she had her little baby naturally after having struggled with polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is an endocrine hormone imbalance. And we helped her lose weight. We helped her get in balance and be able to conceive naturally. I do believe fertility is natural, and the more our body is in balance, the more chance we will have to conceive, as well as keep the babies, not have miscarriages. So that is like one of my number one passions, is helping couples have babies. But I also work with weight loss a lot. I did get my doctorate specialty in weight loss and fertility. So I've had people lose up to 100 pounds. I had someone recently lose 35 pounds in 7 weeks. We're working towards fertility. I do it a lot with the amazing healing power of Khichdi, which is an amazing, amazing food from India.
And my wife Gretchen swears by it, by the way.
And his wife uses it all the time. And you can customize it for your body type using different foods, as we're talking about with those elements, to figure out what you need for you. This is a great book. You can get it off Amazon. I also encourage the Chi Yoga videos that people can do for common ailments.
And my wife does those too, by the way.
For common ailments, so that you can do acupressure, yoga, and Qigong on yourself to help heal yourself at home if you can't get into the office.
So Shasta, there's a functional and integrative medicine. Is there any difference, or what is that all about?
Well, functional medicine includes doing actual testing with the body while having supplements in your mouth to see, let's say...
Oh, like a strength thing.
It can be that, or like what I do is I actually use blood pressure cuff to check the tonicity or the pressure that your body can take without the calcium, and then how much it can take with the calcium to see if your body actually needs that. And same with blood pressure, checking the adrenal functions through supine blood pressure readings and standing blood pressure readings. So functional means seeing how your body is functioning while using exams. We also use blood tests, saliva tests, stool tests. So it's a much more
Western medicine.
There's
involved.
a lot of Western
Okay.
medicine,
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we as doctors of acupuncture do take a lot of Western medicine to become primary care providers in California, a lot more than you would think.
Right.
So we are, we do get a lot of training in that. And functional nutrition is using nutrition in a functional way, where we actually take blood tests or saliva tests before we give the nutrition supplements, and we prescribe a nutrition protocol, and after, and then we actually see if it worked. So it's really progressive.
So it's not quackery like they
It's not
used to
quackery.
say. You guys have a connection to what the Western medicine is all
We
about.
do.
You just kind of go to that extra level. That's why I call it 3D.
Yeah.
Right? You take
And
that extra level.
We are primary care providers, so we can bill insurance as a primary physician in California. So people can come to us, and we can fill out their diagnostic codes and charge them with the CPT codes, and people can get reimbursed by their insurance, etc.
Huh.
And I think the reason why is because we actually help keep people well, and we actually help reverse things that they weren't able to get help with anywhere else.
And
that's what makes integrative medicine.
Okay.
The combination of Western medicine and Oriental or Chinese medicine is ideal.
Right. And I think the insurance companies have caught on to this.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you make money in an insurance company? Well, you charge premiums, but you also don't have to pay out, you don't want to pay out so much.
We help save them money.
Yes.
I mean, I just had a guy in last week who had a very bad injury on his forearm, his wrist here, and nothing was fixing it. And I did needles one time, and the pain is 80% gone. There was nothing else he could find to do that for him. And I mean, that's going to save a lot of money down the road.
Right.
And it's just because we unblocked the scar tissue, we got the blood to flow, and we got the regular motion of the body back.
Well, thank God the insurance companies, you guys out there have figured this out, because you know what?
Thank God.
Health is so important.
Health is our wealth.
We're in the wealth business, and
Yeah.
it's the family, health, and wealth. I mean,
Yeah.
those are the three, building blocks
is.
of what a happy life is about.
It is. And we have to thank Governor Jerry Brown for having legalized acupuncture in the 1970s and recently made it one of the top 10 healthcare necessities for Californians. So I'm very grateful. I've been doing this for, 25 years now.
Yeah.
I started my studies actually when I was 18, so it's been about 31 years. I've treated about 60,000 different patients' visits, and I am even more excited now than I ever was.
We're actually going to be right back with one of your clients.
Yes.
Talking to it how great works great. You're watching Your Healthy Living.
I do traditional Chinese medicine, and that includes 5 different branches: acupuncture, massage, yoga, tai chi, qigong, herbal medicine, and nutrition. It is amazing in helping the body heal itself, that it releases the body's natural endorphins, serotonin, and seems to rebalance the hormones of the body.
Lower back pain was taken care of very quickly. 6 treatments and I was pain-free. And this was like 3 years ago, and I've remained pain-free.
I've grown up in the Bay Area, and I have had my own practice for over 15 years. When I was 12, I decided I want to be an acupuncturist, and by the time I was 25, I was licensed.
I have thyroid condition and stress, big time. When I walk out, I'm feeling like a whole different person. It's definitely a blessing to be able to come here.
I love helping women have babies, and the day that they actually get pregnant, the look in their eye is like, it's the best thing ever.
I've been struggling trying to get pregnant for the past 3 or 4 years. I came to Shasta. I would totally recommend her to anyone out there that is trying to get pregnant. She will do great for you.
Way of Wellness has to do with living a life that keeps us well.
Hi there, this is Alexander with It's All About the Show. You know, I've been with Money Concepts since 1994, and they have been the primary catalyst for my success as a financial advisor. If you're looking for a career change and you want to help people for a living, check out moneyconcepts.com/ALEE or call 946-8378 today. Hey there, everybody. My name's Alex Andrew.
And I'm Dr. Shasta.
And we're back with another episode of Your Healthy Living here in wonderful San Jose, California.
Yep.
And we're talking with Dr. Shasta about Dr. Shasta.
We're talking about Way of Wellness natural health care.
Yes, and acupuncture and all that fun stuff.
Acupuncture and oriental medicine. And
Yeah.
actually, really, it's what I consider natural medicine. It is the oldest form of medicine, and it just puts healthcare back in people's own hands.
Yes.
And that's where it belongs. We need to know how to take care of ourselves.
I totally believe that. You know,
Like-
just sitting there waiting for somebody to tell you something about, oh, you need to take this. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
can't
by
do
the
it.
time you usually figure out something's wrong with the Western doctor, something's really wrong. Whereas if you go to a Chinese medicine acupuncturist, we can tell sooner, checking tongue, looking at feeling your pulse, signs and symptoms that tell us what organ systems might be out of balance before it would actually show up as a disease in Western medicine. That's what's awesome about Chinese medicine.
I think it's more of like a 3D approach as opposed to a 2D approach. And, you know, like I say, there's nothing wrong with Western medicine at all. We have to have it.
The
but
integration is wonderful.
that's what I think.
And
The
I think
integration
everybody
is
should have a
key.
team. They should have a chiropractor, an acupuncturist, an MD, a massage therapist, do Tai Chi or yoga, meditation. You know, I think we need to have a team.
And I think there's a generation out there that just poo-pooed the whole thing and think that you know, Eastern medicine is quackery.
Yeah,
which is
and I
way
think that that's
too bad.
finally passed. I
I
think
hope
people
so.
realize it's
You got to
important.
give it a shot.
And we have one of my best friends on today. Hi, Kanisha.
Hello.
Hi, Kanisha.
Kanisha works at Massage Envy and
Oh, really?
actually helps lots of people get natural health care. And she has a passion for this, and she is amazing and remarkable. She's a mother of 6 children.
Oh, my God.
And she has been bringing her children to acupuncturists and massage for many, many years. Wow. And she gets it herself, and I have treated her and her family. I love them. They're all wonderful. So, Kanisha, thanks for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
What do you want to share about why you would bring your family in to a doctor of acupuncture?
I think for my family, we have a myriad of things that we're dealing with, whether it's depression or ADHD, anxiety, PCOS, injury, headaches. So I think coming to see you, my entire family can be treated. We can come for one visit, you can see all of us, and all of our ailments are being treated. And they actually really like you. They like coming. They ask if they can go see you if it's not their turn.
Yeah.
And that's really good because, you know, sometimes if you have an injury, you need to be seen more often, or you have certain pains different times. So it's been really great because the way you are with them, they want to come. It's not like, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So,
And, it's really awesome that she brings her children to an acupuncture doctor, because you would think, oh, that's just for adults. But really, it's great to start with the children when they're younger.
I would think that the kids are scared of needles, though, aren't they? Or weren't they initially?
actually, no. I mean, we had been
They're
doing
really
massage
They're really
for probably before we saw Shasta, maybe about a year, I want to say. Consistently. We were going once a week, probably. And when I talked to them about it, they were kind of like, what are you asking us to do? And I said, no, this is great. Like, you barely feel it. All your aches and pains go away. And they just embraced it because it was just something new. So
Yeah, and now they beg me for. They love it, and they should, because it is so relaxing. It is even more relaxing than massage, in my opinion. And
I love a good massage.
they love it because you get the needles in, and then you have about 10 needles in all the main stress points of your body, and someone goes out of the room, and you're left there to just totally relax without anybody in the room, and you feel like, I always tell my patients, okay, you get to float away now, and it does release natural opiates and endorphins and feel-good hormones, as well as adenosine, which makes people sleepy, increases oxygen metabolism, makes people lose weight, and it helps balance the endocrine hormones of the body. And there really is almost nothing I know as powerful as acupuncture for down-regulating the nervous system so the body can get back into that place of healing itself. And children respond very, very well. And a lot of children are suffering from depression and anxiety right now. Teen suicide is the number 2 leading cause of teen death in America, and it's a devastation to anybody to lose a child. And I think that if we can get the children in sooner for stomach ailments, for allergies, for ear infections, for anxiety and depression and ADHD, we can make a big impact.
Yeah, and I can see why a lot of people from the old school would say, well, wait a minute, how can that work? But now that, society is an understanding that we're energy. We are all energy beings. Energy has to flow. And if something gets cut off, that light's not going to turn on if you chop that one wire that's going. And that's basically what acupuncture does, right? Is kind of turn those...
gets everything flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great.
And it also gives people a sense of hope, because when they get that peaceful feeling naturally without a drug, they come out of it with a sense of hope. That they want to start taking better care of themselves, because they feel like they just touched a piece, or God, or higher power, or whatever you want to call it. And in that space, when you feel that, you all of a sudden have more hope, and then you make healthier choices. That's what I find, and that's what my patients say. So, and your children, they love it.
they do.
Yeah.
Especially Mia. She's oppositional. She has oppositional defiant disorder. So she actually falls asleep and wakes up very refreshed. And it's a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
Noticeable difference. And a child who has oppositional tends to want to do their own thing. And they lead the way. And for her to lead her way in a positive way, that says something.
Yeah.
Children. I know I have 6 kids, but just being around other children. My daughter is very strong-willed, and she's strong-willed and says, hey, when are we going to Shasta's house? Are we going to the clinic? Can I go? And then she goes there. She, gets a treatment. She falls asleep. She wakes up refreshed. It's amazing.
So
It
how
is. It
often
works
do
really
you have
well.
to do acupuncture?
You can see someone every 6 weeks. When someone is in if their issue is on a scale of 1 to 10, if it's above a 5, they come 3 times a week for a month to rebalance the hormones, rebalance the body, and reset it, really, because we get into a certain state and the body thinks that's normal. And when we downregulate, calm, it's used for hypertension also, very, very well, very effectively. When we calm it 3 times a week for a month, it stays at that state. And at that state, you don't have to come as much.
Kind of like chiropractic, they got to adjust it, and the muscles keep pulling it back out until the muscles get used to that new adjustment.
Exactly. And we do use it in conjunction with chiropractic and with physical therapy. Actually, the studies have shown that it works better and faster than physical therapy and chiropractic. Workers' comp did not put a limit on us when they evaluated everything. because they found that we got people better faster and cheaper than the other modalities.
I would think more insurance companies, and they didn't used to cover it for years.
Most
right?
all of them do now. Governor Jerry Brown wrote us into the 10 essential healthcare medicines that needed to be covered by employers about, I think, 8 years ago.
Okay.
So, now a lot of people do have acupuncture benefits and they may not even know it. My technique is very gentle. It's gentle because I'm also a needle wimp. I've been getting this since I was a kid, and it was my primary form of health care as I grew up. And so I have a very, very gentle technique. I cater to wimps.
Well, I guess I'll have to go now.
Exactly, Andy. Right. So I just, I have other patients who have used it for depression and weight loss and natural pain relief and been able to get off the opioids naturally.
Oh, so a drug addiction.
And
really...
even cigarette addiction and sugar addiction. Sugar addiction is a huge problem right now with the obesity epidemic and severe arthritis and high cholesterol and thyroid and autoimmune ailments where the body's attacking itself. Chinese medicine can establish harmony so the body stops damaging itself. Wow. It's used for longevity and rejuvenation and for athletic performance. It is really the wellness care of America.
So what's your, if somebody wanted to call and get an appointment at your office,
it would be
how do they do that?
408-615-1995. And my website is wayofwellness.com. And I have a lot of videos out there that people can use to help heal themselves, like Chi Yoga videos. And written the book, The Amazing Healing Power of Kitchery, that people could use to eat in the medicinal food and with the seasons.
It's really good, by the way. We use it in tacos. We had it in a spaghetti thing with some kale and sweet potato greens the other night. And it's really good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you what, I feel healthier just from eating. Well, Gretchen was eating it every day.
Yeah, which is great.
Are you supposed to?
Yes, you are. When you are dealing with a major immune issue, people eat it every day, and they reverse a lot of ailments and diseases.
Wow.
It's really powerful.
What's your phone number again?
408-615-1995.
Well, thanks. You've been watching Your Healthy Living on the KIYS Video Web Radio Network, the Kindness in Your Soul Network. Don't forget to check out our website at KIYSradio.com, or check us out on Facebook. Like us, give us a few stars, say hello. We love you all. Take care.
You.